Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I wanted to discuss Enya's debut album, The Celts. This came out a ways back in the 80s. And this, in a lot of ways, as weird as this may sound, I've always kind of seen this as her, like, punk record. Because the sound, it sounds like Enya. But at the same time, there's aspects of this that are so radically different. And they seem more, like, charged up than everything that she would go on to release from this point forward, that I've always kind of seen this record as being more like punk rock, which I know that doesn't make any sense given that it's Enya, and she's not really into that whole thing, even though I will say, Shepherd Moon, definitely has sort of like a Black Flag vibe to it. No, I guess not. Yeah, that's right. Shepherd Moon sound just like fucking Black Flag. But anyways, yeah, I've always kind of seen this as her punk rock album because it's her first one out. And like I said, it sounds like her and it doesn't sound like her. This has more of like a harder edge to some of the songs. And I found that a lot of them, I don't want to say they're faster, but there's something about them that they don't really fit in with like the Enya canon. You know what I mean? There's something about this album that makes it almost like the black sheep of her discography. And that's why I've always kind of seen it as her punk record. And it kind of fits, too, because why not, you know? I don't want to get into this big philosophical thing, but, you know, what is punk to one person isn't necessarily going to be punk to another. And I know that Enya probably couldn't be further from it. But, like I said, in a lot of ways, this record is so far off from everything else that she would go on to release that I could make that punk rock argument forever, because I've loved this record since high school. I got it at the Music World at the Pickering Town Center, and I got it for like $15. And there was something about this that didn't sound like Watermark, which up until that point was the only other Enya record I had got my hands on. And this was such a departure, and it was almost like she was headed in another direction with this album that she quickly abandoned for the Watermark sound that she would move forward with for the rest of her career. And I understand why she did that, but at the same time, I really wish that maybe she'd incorporated more of the Celts into her later releases, because I did find that she sort of, like I said, she abandoned this sound pretty much fully in a lot of ways and moved forward with that Enya sound that we all know and love now, assuming you know and love Enya. Yeah. So I don't really know what else to say about this album. It's haunting, it's catchy, it's fun, it's very different from everything else she's done, and that is most likely due to the fact that this is her debut album. Yeah. So look, I'm going to go. So thank you so much for sitting with me while I discussed Enya's debut album, The Celt. If you liked this review, like always, please do something nice for somebody. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.